Hello.
I'm in an intro.
Oh.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to Traveling Beyond Boundaries. My name is Michelle, and this is my brother Jason. And Emrys is probably going to join us in about 30 seconds and probably grab the camera.
She's cold and wet.
I am a cruise addict, and I am adding him to the list too because he has almost as many cruises booked as I do. But we are here today to share with you guys our plans for our Bahamas cruise, which is happening when you guys see this. It is about to happen. So, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. I will try to post as often as I possibly can on Instagram. Service is a little sketchy, so we'll see. But follow over on Instagram, Traveling Beyond Boundaries, for some up-to-date updates. And when we come back, we will be posting some vlogs. Some vlogs as well. She's climbing under the camera. As well as we will be doing a review. So we are on a 7-night Bahamas cruise, leaving from New Jersey.
On the Oasis of the Seas.
On the Oasis of the Seas, which is one of the largest cruise ships in the world. We have a promenade view room, which is very exciting because we've never sailed anything other than interior cabins. And so for those that don't know, a promenade view room, in the middle of the Oasis class ships, there's like a mall, like a strip of a mall, and it's called the Promenade, the Royal Promenade, and the promenade view rooms basically have windows that face down there. So you're looking at the interior of the ship still, but by having the inside, or by having the window, you at least get to see some stuff. They often do parades in the promenade view.
Shut it over.
She closed the door and opened the door. She's fine. So they often do parades down there and street parties and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see. I think we are either going to love it because we get to see all the action even when my daughter is asleep, or we're going to hate it because it's loud and noisy. Is she just going to open and close the door?
I think so.
That's fine. We will have to see what kind of doorknobs the room has.
Yeah, how accessible.
The doorknobs are. We might have to figure out a way to lock the doors.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we are starting off by going to Ontario to go to our parents' house, and we are spending a few nights there. I'm so distracted. Before we are actually driving with them. They are driving, we are riding to the New Jersey cruise port. We are staying in a hotel overnight in New Jersey, and then we are heading off on our ship the next day. We always recommend
not short. I keep sliding down.
We always recommend going into the cruise port the day before because you never know what's going to happen, and you might as well start your vacation a day early because that's more fun. Then we board on our ship, and that day, basically, the plan is to do our e-muster. You got to do that right away. Better with Royal, you can actually, I think, access it a little bit beforehand. So I think we're going to try to do it in the morning, and then we just have to go to our muster station to check off that check-off. I think some cruise lines like Princess, you actually have to be connected to their network in order to do the muster. So I'm not sure if Royal has changed that or not, but e-muster. We also, my daughter has special needs and dietary stuff, so we will be meeting with the restaurant manager person to go over some of that. I also kind of want to go to the kids club and see what kind of things we can do for her there. Anything you have planned for boarding day?
Not really.
No?
No, I've never been on a ship that big, so
ship is huge.
Gonna be a lot to get accustomed to and find out what's what and where's where.
Yeah, it's a big ship, and it's not the best layout. I don't actually like this class of ship, but we get what we get, and we're going on the same class of ship in April. She's just going to keep opening and closing that door. So, first sea day. I have no plans for first sea day other than to eat a lot of food.
Yes.
We've been talking a lot about
not having to cook food.
Yeah. I think Emrys is going to want to splash. They have like a kids baby pool. I think that's kind of her plan. The stuff isn't actually out. You want to pull up the app and see if we're going to any shows that day. The app doesn't have activities other than the shows you can book and the stuff that you have to pay for, like I don't know, sushi making classes and stuff like that.
So
But,
let's see, day 2.
Day 2, is there anything saying reserved? Maybe to move to entertainment. There we go. So we are actually going to go to the Frozen in Time
Frozen
show,
Time.
which is the ice show. What did you think about the ice show on the last ship?
I really liked it. I thought it was really good
Yeah.
to be able to see skating on a ship. You know.
Yeah, they're very talented. Like the
Yeah.
dancers are talented because like to be able to dance on a ship that's not always not like you guys are bouncing right now. They
Yeah.
would be bouncing too. But then to skate on that is kind of
Yes.
incredible. So yeah, so we're gonna go see that. But that's all we have planned for our first sea day.
Mhm.
The next day, do you remember we're going the next day?
That's where we're going to Orlando.
Yeah. Well, Port Canaveral.
Port Canaveral.
Yes. No one's going to Orlando. My plan that day is to stay on the ship. Me and my mom are going to stay on the ship. We were going to try to go to the Kennedy Space Center, but we don't dock until 1 p.m. They close at like 5. So by the time you actually get there, you only have like 2 or 3 hours to go. And it was way too expensive of an excursion to really make it worth going on. But Jason and my dad are going to get off the ship. And where are you going?
We are going to go to Daytona, the NASCAR track, doing an excursion there where you tour the track, I think, and see a bunch of the stuff that's there. So I figure that would be interesting to see.
I think you also take a tram around the track, right?
We actually do go around the track.
I think you go around the track on a tram.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
To actually go around the track.
Jason will try to get footage so that way I can throw it in the vlog.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, me and my mom are just going to hang out with Emrys and have basically a port day, a sea day at port. I did try to book one of the like casita thingies, but they're all booked up for that day, so wasn't able to do anything. Any shows that night, Jay?
Let me see.
The day 2
Sure.
or day 3? I mean.
Interesting. Find things with. Day 3 is the water show with Aqua Theater.
Okay, but we don't have a reservation for that, so
Okay.
therefore we have no shows planned for that night.
Okay.
Probably because they're kind of late because we're in port kind of late.
Yeah, and I think my excursion's kind of late.
Yeah,
It's
because
coming
you're
back.
Yeah, so no real plans for that. Okay, do you remember what's happening on day 4?
Let's see. Day 4. No, I do not.
We are going to Nassau. I don't know if that's how you say it. I say Nassau.
I found the lists before, and now I can't get back to that list.
So we are heading over to Nassau, Bahamas. Do you remember what we're doing there?
Bahamas?
Yes.
I do not remember.
We are going on a bus tour. It's a short bus tour. You should be able to find it in the excursions.
Okay. Nassau.
Yeah. If you scroll to where your excursions are, I think it's called the Best of Nassau. Bus tour, it should say reserved. My parents purchased this for us.
I gotta say, I'm not really familiar with the Royal app for this stuff.
Okay then.
Best of Nassau City in Paradise Island. Classic City in Paradise Island.
Maybe. Does it say you're reserved for it? Yes.
Yes,
There we go.
okay.
Yeah. So, you want to tell us a little about that?
Yeah, so that one looks like it's about $77 Canadian for an adult. 2.5 hours driving around the city, seeing a bunch of the sights of the area in a bus. So it's more our style of just relaxing on a bus, seeing
In an
things.
air-conditioned bus.
Air-conditioned bus.
We'll see how Emrys goes with this stuff. The summer cruises will kind of decide what I end up doing for Mexico, because Mexico is just me and her. I would like to do some bus excursions with her. There's like some hop-on-off bus trolley things that I want to do. So, but if she is not having it with these ones, we will not be doing that. So, pretty good. Anything in the description that you're like, ooh, that might be cool to see?
Yeah, we get to see the government house. We get to see Fort Charlotte. And some other stuff around there. Distillery.
Oh, Mom and Dad will be happy for the distillery. So it looks like mild activity level.
Yeah, I guess depending on
So some
probably a few
steps.
stops to get off. And some
Cobblestone,
steps.
uneven surfaces. I'm on the fence on if I'm gonna bring a stroller for that excursion or just try to wear her.
Approximately 150 feet and traverse 10 steps.
Okay.
So there's 10 steps to traverse. Hi. Hi.
Maybe try to cover you up a little bit there. So in the evening, do we have any shows planned?
Let's see. If I can find it on the app.
Yeah, come here.
What day would that be?
Day 4, I think.
Day 4. That's our aqua show is reserved for that.
So we have a reservation for the aqua show. This one's going to be an interesting one because my daughter's a little obsessed with water. So I'm probably going to bring the stroller because I'm a little worried that she's going to try to participate in the show. That's kind of my worry. But I'm excited to see that one. We have not seen an aqua show before. My parents, I believe, did when they were on the Oasis a few years ago, but we have not seen it. Okay, so day 5. Do you remember what we're doing day 5?
Day 5
super excited
is
for this
perfect day.
Yeah, perfect day at Coco Cay. We have nothing booked for this day. I briefly thought about getting a beach bed, but
I don't think we're gonna need it.
no.
I think
And the price. My daughter's probably gonna eat sand if we go to the beach. I do want to go to the beach and have her like touch the water, touch the ocean.
I feel like we'll probably like walk around a lot of the island, like go to the different sections either by the tram or whatever, right?
Yes.
So to at least see all the beaches, because I think there's like 3 beaches there,
3 or
like
4.
main
There's
beaches.
There's a lot.
So I think it'd be nice to do that, especially the one that's kind of
The Chill Island
the
one.
Chill Island one.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do that and see all the beaches and.
Probably gonna eat a lot of food.
Yes, I'm excited for the snack shack. That always looked good. I'm seeing what other people were eating from there.
People recommend doing the chicken burger and the mozzarella sticks and combining those to make like a chicken parm sandwich. Obviously not something I will be partaking in, but I'm jealous. There are 2 splash parks at on Perfect Day, so we will see about mostly spending most of our time there.
Yeah.
We are not doing the water park or anything like that. It's way too expensive and not worth it for us.
We're not really like water slide people either that much. So.
I'm not planning on bringing the stroller off the ship. I am planning on wearing her off the ship in our baby carrier. And then there are beach strollers and beach wheelchairs that you can borrow for free. So fingers crossed there's ones available. We are going in summer on a big ship with probably a lot of kids.
Yeah.
But I figure worst case, I wear her to the beach. We do our beachy things, and then we can always go back to the ship and grab the stroller if it's like, okay, we want to walk around more and I don't want to wear her.
Especially if we want to get rid of like stuff anyway.
Yeah. So
lug it around.
Yeah. So I'm not too concerned, but I'm hoping we can get a beach stroller for the day because that would be fantastic. It's just I think it'll be easier. But who knows? Maybe I'll just wear her around for the day depending on what we're doing. Do we have any shows for that night?
Let's see. Entertainment, we do not.
Okay, so the Aqua Show is playing again that night.
Yeah, it's like 3 nights in a row.
So my thinking is if my daughter absolutely loves the show and does not try to join the show and doesn't drive me crazy, we might go on standby. We can't make reservations for more than one show, which makes sense. They want to have everyone available to go. But if she loves it a lot, I want her to be able to experience it more than one time. So we'll probably go in the standby line because rarely do all people go to the shows that they reserve. So I think that's what we'll do if she really likes that show. So the last 2 days are sea days. Again, no real plans other than splashing a bit and trying to find activities to do around the ship.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's no itinerary or no activities listed on the app yet, which is kind of annoying when we're like, as of filming,
and trying to plan
less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks. Whereas our princess one is 40 days out, and we've already
favorited a bunch of things.
Yeah, and it's been about a week since we favorited that stuff. So, a little disappointing that Royal doesn't have anything. We'll say with Princess, though, no menus.
Yeah.
That's more annoying, especially because Princess is hit and miss for vegan food. I'm on the Cruise Critic forums, and there's some that say, here's a vegan menu that I've had on multiple ships, and it's amazing. But then it's like other people are like, I got a salad every night.
Yeah.
Which is not what I want.
And I'm a fairly picky eater, so it's like I would like to see the menu beforehand so I can kind of plan a bit more.
Yeah, like ease some of that anxiety about 11 nights of eating. We'll find stuff, but it's just a little bit better to have menus. Anyway, so Royal not having the list of activities is kind of sad right now, but we do know like there's mini putt.
Yeah.
Mom would like to visit the adult arcade with me. This was a funny conversation. I didn't tell you about that. I had with Mom this morning. Mom said something about like, oh, because you missed one we didn't talk about it yet. But on the C Day, we are gonna go see.
What?
What are we gonna go see?
Oh, Cats.
Cats.
Yes.
So this is a show that people hate. I think it's like the most hated Broadway show ever. It is one of the few shows that people constantly walk out of. People hate it. It is a weird show. I have never seen it. I didn't even see the movie of it.
I know nothing about it except there's cats in it.
There's cats in it. I think Emrys is going to love this show. I think she's absolutely going to love it. Because it's strange and there's music.
Yeah.
I think that's the requirements for her to like something, is the weirder the better, and the more music the better. So I anticipate us sitting through this whole show because she's going to love it. And then, if she really loves it, we can always go to another one.
Yeah.
I think it's playing the next day, too. But anyway, my mother said, because my parents saw it and walked out of it when they were on Oasis. That's the only thing with the Oasis. It's like the Broadway shows on the other ships are much better, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I asked my mom, I said, I'm making reservations. I'm putting you on. If you want me to remove you, I'll remove you. And she said, please remove us. But this morning we were talking. Jason was busy. And my mom said, I said something about watching Cats. And my mom said, okay, I'm going to go to the casino during that point. And I'm like, oh, okay. You guys can do whatever you want. Go visit the adult arcade. I said, I don't get to do that because I have a child. And she said, well, someone can babysit for you. And I went, huh, who? Expecting her to maybe say herself. No. She goes, your dad. Implying that my dad can watch my daughter while me and my mom go to the adult arcade. So, and she's like, your dad's not here. I can say that because he walked out of the room at that point. So, so I might visit it. I might not. I will if Mom gives me money to do it.
Yeah.
Or I did tell her, because I do have $50 onboard credit, I did say to her, like, last C Day or something like that, if I still have onboard credit,
then you can
use it. But I do plan on getting some non-alcoholic drinks during the cruise because I like pina coladas, non-alcoholic. So I'm probably going to use it up on that. So, anyway, things you're looking forward to?
Well, we're not done yet.
Oh, we're not. We had all the C Days.
I think we have one more C Day.
Oh, we have one more C Day?
Yeah, and then we also didn't say that our Cats reservation is for 3:30, which is a nice early reservation.
Yes.
Which will be good.
Because it's a daytime, like it's a C Day, right?
Nice to get
and then isn't there? So there's also what do you call it? The ice show is also again that night.
Yeah.
So again, if the ice show, my daughter loves it.
We could maybe do
it again that night because we don't have an evening reservation for that day.
Yeah.
Or we can go back and see Cats.
Or what if we see other things that pop up on the schedule when they pop up?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
We just don't know, so we can't plan around that yet.
Yeah.
So day 7's Cats again at 5.
Yeah. So if she loves it,
nothing really else.
I'm fine sitting through it twice. I say that, but I've never seen it, so maybe I'm not okay with sitting through it twice. But I've listened to a lot of ABBA for a long time, and if I haven't gone crazy from that, I'm okay with maybe. Yeah.
So that's about it.
Anyway, what are you looking forward to?
Just being cruising again. It's been way too long.
9 years.
Well,
7 years? 8 years. 8 years. 2015.
Yeah. So it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
So can't wait.
It's being on a ship.
Yeah, being on a ship, getting all the food whenever we want.
Where are you looking forward to trying the most?
It's hard to say. Probably on this ship, El Loco Fresh, because it's different from stuff that we've had on the ships before. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm excited to try that.
Yeah, that I think I'm excited to try the main dining room. I've only eaten in a main dining room once, and it was like I didn't know how to eat in a main dining room, so it wasn't a great experience just because I didn't know what I was doing. Whereas now, like Royal has their vegan menu, and I'm looking forward to vegan desserts. Also, my daughter does really well with sit-down meals. She's a slow eater, so the current Royal time is about 75 minutes for a dinner in the main dining room, so I think that suits her really well. And I think she'll probably like a lot of the meals. But yeah. No. Anything else you want to add before we wrap it up here?
I don't think so. I think that covers the gist of it.
Yeah. If you're watching this and it's gone up like today or yesterday, let me know in the comments below if there's anything on the ship you want me to check out. I believe this is going up before we get on the ship. I think. So let me know in the comments below if you have anything you want me to check out. If it's a year from now, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments below what questions you have, and I can maybe I have a video on it. Maybe I know the answer. Maybe I can find you the answer. But beyond that, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe because we will have travel vlogs and a review and a whole bunch of room tours and room tour and videos about the Promenade View room and what we like about it, what we don't like about it, all that kind of fun stuff. Like I said, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Traveling Beyond Boundaries, so that way you can have a little bit more like real-time stuff. We won't have internet service consistently. But we'll try to do what we can. Anyway.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to get the
eSIM.
The eSIM.
So we can at least get service while we're in the States.
Which is useful because it'll be in New York, plus driving, plus our first port being in Florida.
Yes.
It'll at least give us something to use. Yeah.
And then potentially on our way back if we're close enough to land. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye guys.